All right, welcome to Voodoo Chronicles. I am Wunam, aka Nikki Love, your African indigenous traditional healer, and we got another great topic today. Story, y'all. It's a story, y'all. It's a story, okay? These are voodoo spiritual stories, and we have another great guest. And I'm going to allow our guest to introduce himself and tell us what he does and where he's from.
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm Bo Martin. I'm actually from Daytona Beach, Florida, and I'm an actor.
Okay, actor. But you know what? Just because you're an actor don't mean you don't have a story to tell. See, here on Voodoo Chronicles, we like to hear some good old-fashioned funny or scary stories, right? We like to tell experiences that we had with something in the spiritual world. So on Voodoo Chronicles, we get different type of stories, different type of, whether they're funny, scary, or real. So tell us the most, how can I put this, y'all? Tell us the most funniest story you have pertaining to spirituality.
Okay. Well, it probably was about 4 or 5 years ago. Me and my wife, we was watching TV in the room, and I asked her a question. It was just I forgot what question it was, but I just asked her a question.
Mm-hmm.
She literally turned over on her stomach, and she started making these high-pitched growling. To me, it sounded like a high-pitched growling. And I actually thought she was playing. I like, man, stop playing. So when I hit her, when she turned over on her stomach,
Mm-hmm.
and her face was facing the opposite of me,
Mm-hmm.
because we was actually like this watching TV.
Mm-hmm.
And when I asked the question, she just turned over on her stomach, and she looked that way, and I'm thinking, oh, she tired, she about to go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So when I asked the question, hey, let me ask you this, she came with this high-pitched growling noise to me. And I was like, quit playing. And when I said quit playing, it was like she was swimming, but she was high-pitched growling at me. So I like, she tripping.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, baby, you all right? And so at this point, I'm like, okay, so I called my mama. I said, Mama, listen with it. And I say, are you all right? And she did it. My mama said, boy, get up out that house. She's like, you need to get up out that house right now because she is possessed.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, nah, I ain't believe. So I called the ambulance. I called 911.
Mm-hmm.
I called them. They came. And she likes to eat white dirt.
White dirt?
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like a block of chalk.
Okay.
Or whatever. But we had some white dirt.
Mm-hmm.
So the ambulance came in, and I said, this is what's going on. I said, hey, bitch, you're all... And they was looking, and they stepped back. They said, we think you need a priest. That's what the EMT said. We think you need a priest. And I was like, okay, I don't know what's going on, but you come back. And and they was there. They was like, well, we can take her, but it won't do no good because we can't do nothing with that. And so I called my pastor at the time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I told him, and he says, get out the house.
Well, why did he tell you to get out of the house instead of helping your wife?
I guess he didn't practice
What he preached.
Yeah, what he
the preacher's
preached.
supposed to deal with exorcism.
And he said, just get out and let her calm down. How do you let a spirit calm? I don't know. All I know is the EMT say you need a priest, and my mama said you need to get up out the house. And when the EMT left, she literally turned back over, laid in bed, and she asked me what I was doing. I say, do you know what just happened? She's like, She's like, what happened? You got to be kidding me. You don't know what just happened. She's like, I was watching TV.
Because she was possessed. That's why she was possessed. Sound like you said she was growling and she was swimming.
Right.
But she was growling with a high pitch, right?
Yeah.
It sounds like she was dealing with some type of mermaid type of energy. Mermaid and serpent energy mixed together. The high pitch and the swimming. So she could have been possessed by one of the mermaid spirits. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing.
I don't know, but
let's go back to the pastor. How the hell did the pastor tell you to get out the house? Ain't he supposed to come there and try to help and get the spirit out of?
I guess he wouldn't. I guess he was one of them preachers where when you try to cast him out, they'll jump on you.
That's what the pastor's supposed to know what to do, though.
I guess he didn't.
Well, so poor thing. So they just left you there with your wife, with a possessed wife.
Yeah. Pretty much.
It's not funny. It's not funny. Well, excuse me. Let me just share this with you. The next time that happens, you take your wife and you put her in a bathtub with some salt water. That's what you do. Okay?
Put her in the bathtub with some salt water.
Some warm salt water. Get the spirit out of her. Or you can spit some salt water on her feet or over her head. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. But, I mean, honestly speaking, they really just did you wrong. The EMT and the pastor. I'm just mad at the goddamn pastor, though. How the pastor gonna tell you get out the house with your wife? You're supposed to be the savior, the one who saves her. You understand? To get the spirits out. The EMT's talking about get a priest. That's a goddamn shame. But anyway. Anyway, y'all, that's Voodoo Chronicles for you. Those are the kind of stories we like to hear. All right? And we want to thank our brother Bo for coming and sharing his story, which is called The Possessed Wife, y'all. All right? Thank you for tuning in to Voodoo Chronicles.